Let's get feet underneath the hips, interlock those fingers, forearms are squeezed together. Just do some wrist circles. Just gonna spend a few minutes, a few seconds here. Whichever direction you went is absolutely fine. Let's go and change it on up. All right. We're going to go into one of my favorite hip drills. If you've ever come to the fitness center and seen me around the desk, you probably see me doing it in my free time. So we're going to work a nice strong hip hinge. We're going to drive those hips back. And now I want you to start rotating to your left. You're going to keep your ribcage pulled in. You're going to rotate to your left, let your left hip drive back. Keep your right knee out strong. You're going to start feeling that hip open up as we rotate. Back to center, stand tall, hinge. To the right, aggressively push that right hip back, not to where it hurts, but you feel a nice tension through that hamstring and hip. And back to center, stand tall, hinge, go to the left. Tall, going right. Try to work that exhale as you work that rotation. Center, tall, hinge, left. Center, tall. Right, tall left, tall right, 1, 2 more, tall left, tall and right. Excellent, all right. This next one's gonna be a little challenging, so if you need to slow things down, slow it down, especially if the balance just isn't there right now. Watch, I'll probably fall in the first rep. We're gonna take the right leg back. We're gonna drop down to a lunge, back knee still off the ground, and we're gonna go with a lateral reach, so reaching that right hand over the body, opening up that nice lateral line. And as we stand, we're gonna cradle that right leg, bring that right leg down, the left foot steps back, lateral reach, staying tall, working that cradle on the left side. Left foot comes down, right foot steps back, point down, lateral reach. Tall to cradle. Got distracted. And left foot comes back, point down. Tall and cradle. Last time on the right, right leg steps back, point down, lateral reach. Tall and cradle. Last time left leg goes back, point down, lateral reach. Tall to cradle. All right, we're going to go into a dynamic version of the world's greatest stretch. I know a lot of you know this stretch. We're going to fly through it pretty quickly. All right, we're going to take that right leg back, big old step back, dropping the hands inside of the left leg, reaching to the sky, left hand to the sky, left hand outside of left foot, rock those hips back deep, stretching that hamstring. And as you rock forward, drop that right knee, stand tall, left foot steps back, taking hands inside of right foot, right hand to sky, deep hamstring stretch, right hand outside of right foot, rock back, breathe. And as you rock forward, drop that left knee, stand tall, right foot steps back, drop inside of that left foot, left hand to sky, deep hamstring stretch. As you rock forward, drop the right knee, stand tall, left foot steps back. You know the drill, hands inside, right hand to sky, right hand outside of right foot, rocking back, deep hamstring stretch, breathe. As you rock forward, drop that left knee. Last time, right foot steps back. Got a nice long warm-up today, by the way. It's Monday, we need it. Drop inside, left hand to sky, left hand outside, hamstring. Drop that right knee, stand tall. Last time left. Hands inside. Right hand to sky. Right hand outside the right foot. Last time hamstring stretch. Rocking forward, dropping that left knee, stand tall. Excellent, y'all. All right, so you should feel like a new person right now. All right, that didn't do the job. Apologize. We'll warm up longer next time. All right, so today's workout, we're going to work for 1 minute. We got 15 seconds in our transitions. So a decent work to rest ratio. As I called at the very beginning, you are going to work at your own pace today. I'll set a moderate tempo. We've got 4 main movements we're going to work through. We got 3 rounds of it, so we got a decent amount of work coming up. Once this clock starts, we do not stop. All right. Couple of new movements we're going to mix in. There's some new varieties. We're going to start off with alternating lateral lunge. We're just going to work that alternating step out. We're going to step nice and tall and then opposite foot. All right? Got to give myself an angle here. Stepping out to your side. And we go first spine with me. Staying tall. Then opposite foot steps out. Staying tall. If you can't pull down to that bottom position, that's absolutely fine. We're getting a little lower with every round. But the priority here is keeping that heel of the loaded leg down. You can't see my heel right now. Well, I work this opposite side. Heel stays down, does not lift. It's my first set of lateral lunges. They're always the toughest. Everything's got a little tight again. And just setting a tempo. You work through this as fast or as slow and controlled as you would like. 5 more seconds. I'm going to try to sneak in 1 extra rep so I stay even. And once you get out of that rep, relax. All right, so next is called a bear squat. Some of you might know it's something else, but today it's called a bear squat. We are going to get into a loaded beast. All right, so I want you to sit those hips back, knees are off the ground. And I want you to punch your hips to the sky. Now pull those hips back down, hips to sky. Point down once you're ready. You're pressing through the balls of the feet. You're really working your way into that down dog position. Get those hips as high as you can. Pressing through those shoulders. And challenging that press through the heels. About 20 seconds left. When I say time or when I count down, you can just drop those knees and come to a double kneel position. Because our next position, our next movement is going to look very similar to this one. And once you're ready, rest. All right, so clearly we know what the loaded beast is. Now we just worked through it before we go into that hip drive. We're going to work our loaded beast more dynamic with that knee extension. All right, so let's get into our beast position. Knees right at the hips, hands at the shoulders. Sit those hips back. And as you drive those hips forward, you're going to take your left knee to left elbow, maintain, and then load back up. Opposite side. Load up. Opposite side. Your pace. We're strong through the hands. We're strong through the belly. You're in control of every inch of this movement. And at any time, if I were to say stop, you'd be able to stop, even if you were midway through that movement. "12 seconds. And relax. Stay in that kneel position. We're going to get the legs and we're going to get the wrist. A good breather here. We're going to really work that T-spine mobility, which does include strength, as we work through this next movement. All right, so we're going to go through some prone swimmers. So once you're on your belly, I want you to grab your wrist. Try to lift that chest up a little bit. Pull those shoulder blades back and down. Lift those elbows up. All right, now you're going to start reaching out. Draw a circle as those palms turn to the ground and then turn back to the sky as we reach up front. And then reversing that circle, grabbing those wrists, and then relaxed. Then on to your next rep. Load everything back up. Strong circle. Let the hands naturally turn. But when you finish, those palms are turned up. You reset with every rep to make sure you have the intent, the intention needed to make this a very effective movement. 15 seconds. Time for one more really good rep. Last 3, 2, and let's make our way on up. All right. So getting back to where we started, we're going back to that lateral lunge. All right, again, you set your own tempo. You can work slow. Challenge that bottom position if you're really struggling with it. Don't rush out of it. All right, let's set it up. Once you're ready, reach side to side. Now start thinking about that abdomen, that core, that strong belly, bracing it before you step out and see if you can tell a difference. It might feel a little more challenging, but you might actually feel stronger, a little less discomfort coming out of that position. So working that exhale as we stand. Right under 10 seconds. I'm going to make these 2 reps count for me. So holding that bottom position a little bit longer. Once you're done with that rep, relax. All right. We're going to get back into our bear squat. Again, it starts off as a loaded beast, and then we work that hip drive. Strong through the hands, no passive wrist. Okay, everything's engaged. All right, let's get into that loaded beast. Once you're ready, drive up. Point down once you're ready. Really finishing strong through those heels as we get that nice full extension of the legs. Strong through the belly. Now I want you to think about those shoulders. Are you trying to turn the creases of your elbows forward as we try to activate those shoulders, those lats? So you stay nice and strong in this position. Eight seconds. 3, 2, and relax. Stay in that double kneel position, or that kneeling position, because we are going to go to that loaded beast with extension. I'll change up my camera angle a little bit this round just in case I can help anybody actually see the angle that's being driven. Okay, it is a straight line with that knee. Set it up, beast, load, drive. Just making sure you're alternating sides. You're not rushing. You're feeling strong with each rep. Right under 30 to work. Under 10. Three, 2, and relax. Keep going to those swimmers coming back up. Let's really try to challenge that tension through that back and how much we're working to try to get that tension through the shoulder blades before we start reaching. All right, grab those wrists, elbows are back, strong through the belly, lift those hands, and then reach. Reach, 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 long arms, finishing with those palms to the sky if you can, then pulling back in. And then resetting each rep. Again, you set your pace, but do try to sneak in that little quick reset. Once you get back to that wrist grab position, so we can really try to work our full intent here. Under 10. Finish it up. Relax once you do. All right, let's make our way back up for the final time with those lateral lunges. I'm hoping that things are going to start feeling a little looser and you're able to challenge that depth a little more, but still set your appropriate tempo. Let's work. Strong drive to the heel. Earlier when I was coaching at lunch, sounded like something broke. It was just my kneecap. So I'm doing very similar movement, and I got sloppy on my toes. Okay, so if you feel a lot of cracking that you don't typically feel in your squats or lunges, maybe because you're getting a little lazy and letting that weight get into your toes. Keep it on the heel. Six seconds. 3, 2, and relax. All right. Bear squat coming back up. This one's not about doing a ton of reps unless you really just want to try to get the heart rate up. My heart rate's getting up plenty, trying to create tension. I would recommend tension more than anything. Load it up, drive up. Don't hesitate to move those hands around, move those feet around as you need to create stronger tension points. Now give yourself a nice strong check through those shoulders. While you're trying to go righty-tighty with the right shoulder, lefty-loosey with the left. So make sure those shoulders stay nice and engaged. Three, 2, and let's finish up that rep. Don't rush it. Once you're done, kneel position. You can relax those wrists a little bit. We're about to go from back to that loaded beast with that extension. You can alternate your side with every rep. Set it up, load it up, drive. Would you try to feel the belly? Feel the shoulders pull down as you get to that extended position through the hips. For 20 seconds. Start to feel those quads a little bit. Ten. 3, 2, and as you finish up that rep, relax. All right. Take a couple deep breaths. We're going to finish off with those swimmers, and that's it. Don't let this one be easy. Let's keep it challenging. Drive those elbows back, shoulder blades back and down, lift those wrists up, and then reach. Ending up with the palms turned up, if we can, as we get to that extended position. Then strong circle all the way back until we grab onto that wrist and reset. Right under 20 to work. In your pace. Just a pure intent with every inch. If you have the energy to get one more good rep, let's finish it up. Don't rush it. You might hear that clock. Work until you're done with that rep. And relax. All right. We can stay in the kneel position, relax for a moment. We'll get a quick stretch in to get you out of here. All right, a couple of deep breaths. All right, let's roll the shoulders out a couple of times. All right, let's take it on up top. For right now, we're just going to stay standing, or get back to standing. We're going to work everything standing. Right leg comes back. I want you to try to lock in that belly button towards that belly line. I want us to rock forward a little bit. You should feel that right hip flexor open up just a hair. If you don't quite feel it, squeeze your glute a little bit harder. If you don't squeeze it, squeeze your butt. Okay, I'm going to shift forward a little bit more. Feel that hip open up even further. Now let's work a nice strong lateral reach. You should have a right hand or whichever leg is back, taking that hand across the body. Breathe. And relax. Left foot comes back, or opposite foot comes back. Let's lock it in. Sliding forward. We should be able to feel that hip flexor pretty quickly, especially everything we did today. Hold that for just a moment. Make sure that rib cage stays in, as then we drive that left hand right over the body. Try to get that bicep to ear. Opening up that lateral line. And relax. All right, that does it for me today. Thank you all very much for joining. I know